exhibition. They provided us with sensor kits for our warehouse, and you attached a pair of sensors to your wrists and also to the belt. Capture anonymous data of the body movement, and this helps us in our warehouses to really understand what are the healthy and what are the unhealthy tasks that our employees are carrying out. And by collecting the data from the sensors and linking it to a Bluetooth beacon grid that is placed in our warehouse, we are able to trace the activities of our workers and can work on reduction methods to just decide of an exoskeleton, for example, would be beneficial here, or if we can automate the task. Second example of warehouse automation here is from DKI, which is our latest acquisition in Denmark. We have in Denmark multiple warehouses. Here's an example from a pharmaceutical customer where we have a fully automated or almost fully automated solution for container unloading, as well as automatic labeling and sorting. And this for sure brings us a good example where we can increase process performance, where we can also increase the reliability of our processes, and where we also can improve again the ergonomics for our people by unloading the containers. And as you can see in the video, we have a conveyor belt and unloading the container, but we are testing a solution with a robotic arm that fully helps us to fully automated unload the container. Just another warehousing example is from our innovation hub in Hong Kong, that we did a partnership with AMR provider Geek Plus. Geek Plus is providing here autonomous robots to our warehouse facilities, and we developed with their help a goods-to-person system where we are really able to use this technology of autonomous mobile robots to reduce the travel time of the pickers in a warehouse, and have directly as a good-to-person method all the items available. Geek Plus is not the only vendor that we are working with. We also partner with companies like Still or Hick Robotics and many more on this autonomous solution. And as you've seen in the video before, this really distributed or autonomous movement of the robots just brings an additional benefit to traditional conveyor systems, where we have more static environment. Here we are even more flexible. So even if the customer changes, we are still, as a logistics service provider, able to really fast adapt the software of the robots and change the warehouse layout. Now another example of our innovation team here, this time from our Rhenus home delivery colleagues. They developed a micro depot concept which is called Dock and Deliver, and there we had the challenge, of course, as every last mile provider, that we have congested roads in the cities, and that in the morning when we have a typical rush hour towards the cities, also our delivery trucks are stuck in traffic, and so we're looking for alternative solutions. And here also again with a very reliable partner, we developed those Dock and Deliver boxes, which brought outside of the crowded traffic times which brought the trucks outside of the rush hour to to the city. And by having two trailers at the same time on one truck, we of course reduce again the carbon footprint and are much faster in delivering to the city. Since if we go to the cities in the evening when the streets are less crowded, of course delivery is much faster. And also by using smaller trucks for the last mile to the customer, we are more flexible in the small streets in the cities, and it's also easier for us to find drivers because the small last mile delivery trucks are usually below 3.5 tons, which also is a solution towards the driver shortage that we experience nowadays. This solution is currently tested with conventional trucks as well as with electric trucks, and the feedback is so far very well, so that we will even extend more our fleet on electric trucks here. Then an example from our colleagues of Rhenus Data Office. We developed already 2 years ago a smart recycle bin for secure document recycling. We have an IoT device attached to the bin, which is laser-based level sensor. So we know with this device when the bin needs to be emptied, and here we combined this solution with distributed ledger technology of our partner Commerzbank, and together with the Fraunhofer Institute, we created this DLT to really process the commercial transaction, the payment, directly in line with the physical empty of the recycle bin. And this, of course, avoids unnecessary tours for the truck drivers, because we only empty when the container is really full. And we also have here with blockchain secured transaction, which gives our customers just a better transparency and an overview about the transactions that we are doing. Okay, our last topic is with our, again, partner Fraunhofer Institute of Material Flow and Logistics, as well as ALS Customs. And here we are working in a work group of the Open Logistics Foundation on 2 projects for open custom blockchain. And the idea is to have a single point of truth and secured, trustworthy data source where we have all partners in the customs supply chain connected to customs broker, customs authority, as well as the logistics service provider, and finally the importer. They all are connected by this blockchain, and we can create an export data set which is verified, and by creating a unique hash on the document set, we have throughout the whole customs transaction secured and verified data set, which can be checked by each partner at same time, in real time. And this key data set on the blockchain really has a lot of advantages, both for our customers but also for the customs authority. We have an improved oversight of what is happening between the customs partners. We have more transparency for the customs authority, and for our supply chain partners. We have constant data exchange in the blockchain. We have faster export and import processes because the data is instant available and completely verified. And this also brings an increased trust in the data source. If you have some questions to this customs blockchain, my colleague Michael Douglas over there is happy to answer your questions. And also you can visit the ALS booth here at Transport Logistics.